Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
Can I take this to the house? Can you get some up, boy? Alvin? Ooh.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed.
To the house.
Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Brown. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They will move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Pass complete for the first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, it looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking for some space. It's Brown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's caught downfield. They break it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is all the way.
Fucking was there.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback football right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 14.
Fucking was there, dude.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Defense not pressing this time. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on their play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. It's Winton. The reception gets him at 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
They really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can do that passing game one. Pass position, very efficient, precise. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball as it's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. To throw, it's Brown. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary. He ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Echols. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, South Florida. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a well-designed play here by this
PAT puts them in front by 7. Pickup team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver makes the grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here. And I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it for a big gain. He makes the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Brown. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, ASU. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another.
Give me a return.
Backing up 1 inch.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Come on.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14.
Got that.
Not very good field position to start here. USF offense is back out there now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Okay.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Brown. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulls.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone with
team makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls it in for a big gain. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end.
There you go.
Pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's complete downfield. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
That time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Handoff from the shotgun. They can't slow him down.
Are you fucking joking?
Right side, they chase him down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. return so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pocket breaking down. Gets some space and on the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback and make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The secondary backed up off the ball now. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. The Bulls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
The house, it should be. No, never mind. He's out wide. It's not to the house. Should be a big gain to X. Whoa.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's
That
their
was
first
wrong.
of the half.
That was fucking wrong.
Getting set. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting him off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, South Florida. He would not be denied. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish a lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return.
Stop, Enzo.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Tailback with another carry. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play keeps the offense a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Baxter. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout. We talk strategy.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving his running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Baxter. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The Bulls come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line, it's Baxter. Touchdown, Bulls. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Another great throw by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job
Whoa.
moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is
Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. first and 10, looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bulls will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
Stop that fucking whatchamacallit, that pitch.
Back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
You make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An empty backfield on second and short. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw forward on third and short. And he's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Throws it to the right. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. Looking for his back. And this time it's complete. That'll pick up the first time. We'll spot it at the 38.
The defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. The deep ball caught at the 25. And just like that, in one play, they moved in scoring position at the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. He finds anybody open. Brings up a second down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands seem able to recover the football. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bulls will crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Impressive spin there. They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Bulls looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. So the offense flexing here, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he knocks through the PAT. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And looking to throw now on first down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires this one deep.
Oh my goodness. That man got me going nuts.
That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. USF offense is back out there now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Looks right for a quick completion. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield.
Are you fucking joking?
Strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
First down and 10 now. They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back in the gun. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This has been a dominant game so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Bulls will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game.
The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. Finally able to get it down.
Wow, a risky call by the offense.
No, stop.
The lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, pick.
The Sun Devils line up with a first and goal. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit.
He about to try to go to that zig route right to 12. He scored on this fucking every time. Nope.
The sophomore's got him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for his running back. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now.
Come on. Put him in the coffin.
Quarterback can shake off the interception.
Hurry the fuck up.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. Touchdown, USF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty and the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Brown. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. This defense is playing well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I'd love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The ball is picked off. Past the 50. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, South Florida. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
First down. They're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball.
And he lost it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to put this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Nice grab. It's Eccles. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Foles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Winton. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bulls. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with KT. Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Hello?
Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I was letting you know I was playing Anthony. Yeah, his offense is better than expected, but yeah, score is 49-83. That bitch bombing. Huh?
I said, so now it's the next round, or you gotta wait out for it?
No, yeah, I know Troy gonna probably want to play late. I mean, early in the morning, so we probably play tomorrow morning. But it's funny because Anthony, the first kickoff, I ran it back 106 yards. He was like, fuck, I forgot about him. Yeah, like I done intercepted him maybe about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, that's why Trey was in there meat riding.
But yeah, it's a minute left now.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. USF offense is back out there now. This has been a tremendous
No.
performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches.
Yeah.
Right off the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive.
You say what happened?
I said, I don't know.
Hell yeah, they got killed. Killed. Their TV got turned off.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad
He ain't trying to hit that, man.
by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Yes.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
They definitely had overseas team.
Scanning the field. It's Brown. Pressure is coming. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now
Okay.
a fourth down decision coming up. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he finds his target. He has the first. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. On first and 10, looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Winton. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Wolves will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Winton. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Bulls will have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Bulls will line up here on first down and goal. Back to throw. It's Brown. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, USF. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. It won't make a difference in the outcome. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, up and good. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
This was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy. Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Squibkick picked up by one of the blockers. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.